Hello everyone, it's Miros, and in today's video I will show you how you can install native Google services on your Huawei device supporting HarmonyOS. And without further ado, let's do this. Okay guys, you can see I have notifications from Gmail and I'm using here all my Google applications like Maps, Chrome and so on. It is working perfectly, and if I go in settings and scroll down, you can see I have here a Google services installed on this device and everything is working perfect. Keep in mind, I will now factory reset my device, so I will start from scratch, and this device specifically is using HarmonyOS version 4. Of course, this will work for every HarmonyOS device. Google services can be installed natively without downgrading or any specific steps, only on HarmonyOS devices. So if you have one, just follow these steps. Alright guys, now this device is set as new and we need to install all the necessary applications on it. They will be in video description, so always check first there. Alright, let's move on. First, open your browser. Now we need to go to the following web address and download the files. Alright guys, that's the file we need, so just hit download and it will start downloading here from your browser. Okay, it's ready. Now let's go to our home screen, and specifically we will need here our file manager. Let's open it and tap on browse. Here we have internal storage and download browser. That's the file we just downloaded, HarmonyOS GMS by ROS 5. So it's 100 megabyte. Let's just hold finger here, select more and extract to. I will just extract it at current location. Alright, here it is. Now we have the files. Let's open it and check what we have inside it. From here, just go back and select that folder backup. Just hold finger on it, select move, go back to the main directory, the root directory. Here find Huawei and just paste it here. Here it is. That's it, it's ready. Now what we need to do is just to restore that backup, and to do this we'll need to go in settings, system and updates, date and time, and just set automatically should be disabled. Disable it, change the date to 2019 year. Alright, it's okay now. Again, go in settings, system and update, backup and restore, agree. Here we need the option for internal storage, but we miss it. Don't be scary, just follow the steps. Tap here on external storage, allow, give it the necessary permissions of course. Alright, it's ready. Now just go back again, and now open again backup and restore. When you open it, tap here on the upper right corner, and now we have the option restore from internal storage. Just hit on it. You can see we already find that backup. We just paste in Huawei folder. Just tap on it, mark it apps and data, and hit restore. Enter the password. The password is systemhacks13. It's written here with a hint, and just hit OK. Restore is complete. We are ready here with the backups. Just go back, and now what we will find, that application, the famous G application, which we will install the native Google services support. Now just hit on the application and hit activate. Mark it, this is part of HarmonyOS, so just hit activate anyway. Give it here the permissions, and that's it. Here it's not necessary to tap on that button. Now let's move back, go in settings again, system and updates, date and time, and just set automatically should be enabled now. We are ready with the backups. Let's go in files now, go back, GMS, HarmonyOS and applications. Now we need to start installing applications one by one, and let's first start with number 1, Micro G. Alright, allow it, and here, because in HarmonyOS 4 and I think 3.5 here we have a security options, and if you want to install applications from external sources, not app gallery, you need to have a lock screen and Huawei account added in your device. Keep in mind that. Now I already do this, so just mark I understand and hit install. It will ask for your PIN, pattern or whatever you put on your device to install the applications. Now it's ready. Now hit open, and here is the place to add your Google account on your device. Guys, if you need more of one account, just add them here. Here is the place to do this. Hit account, sign in. First time it will fail, don't be scary, and hit it again. Sign in and add your account. Alright, one of the accounts is added. Now add your second, third, fourth, fifth and so on, how many accounts you want on the device, because later you can do this, so do it now. I will add one more account. Alright, now I have two accounts added in my device. Let's move again to our files and start installing here the applications one by one. The next one is Play Store. When you install sixth application Google Services Framework, now just go to your home screen and find the application Micro G, which we just installed. Hold the finger on it and select uninstall. We need to remove now that Micro G. From here, go back to your files and install GPS 21, 24, 57. This is Google Play Services. And now we are done. Alright, you can see we have Play Store working. If your Play Store is not working like this and you are not receiving those notifications, this device isn't Play Protect certified, just you need to go in Settings, Apps, Show System Processes and search for Google. From here, just select Google Play Services, scroll down, Storage, Manage Storage and clear all data. Go back and do the same for Google Services Framework. Force stop it, storage and clear data. And after that, you will start to receive those notifications here on your upper left corner for Google Play Protect. This device isn't Play Protect certified, and now you need to install that application Push Notification APA when you are already up to 7th installation and you start receiving notifications. Install that Push Notification APA. When you install it, just open it and let's see if we are receiving notifications or not. Notification is sent, but remember, every time when you use those applications, you need to force stop it and clear the data of that application. After that, open it again and select submit. Now you can see I receive a notification. Now when you are ready and you receive notifications and everything looks fine, go in Settings, Applications, tap here Show System, search for Google. Now from here just go in Google Services Framework, tap on Force Stop, go back, Google Play Services, force stop it, immediately go back, select Google Services Framework, uninstall it. When it's ready, just go to your files and install that application 8 application GSF4, which stands for Google Services Framework 4th version. Now when it's installed, if your device starts crashing, don't worry, just wait it a minute and at some point it will stop. Let's stop. Done. Go to your home screen and from here go again in Settings, Apps, search Show System, of course, search for Google and here tap on Google Play Store. Now tap on Data Usage and disable everything here. Mobile data, Wi-Fi, background data, very important, and roaming data. So everything should be disabled. Do the same for mobile data if it's enabled. And that's the end, guys. We can't use Google Play Store anymore, but of course we can use third-party stores just like Aurora Store or Uptweet or anything you want. Just we don't use Google Play Store. Why? Because if we enable background data, it will immediately update Google Play services, and that will start bring those notifications to us, which are very scary, and we can't use our device. So we are ready now with Play Store. We limit the background usage. Let's again go to push notification tester application. Just open it, but remember, every time we need to clear the data of this application. Storage, clear data, and now we can test it. Let's submit a notification, and you can see we receive a notification. Everything looks fine. Just go again in settings, apps, show system, search for Google, find Google Services Framework, uninstall it, go to your files again, and install .9 GSF10, which stands for Google Services Framework version 10. Let's install it. Alright, it's installed. Let's check again that notification APA. Open it again. Let's submit. Notification sent, and you can see I have here a notification from that application. Let's submit one more time, and I have 2 notifications now. So notifications are still working. Go again in settings. Here it is. Show system again, and search for Google. When you find it, go again to this Google Services Framework, select uninstall, go again quickly to our files, and install that 10th application, GSF Fix, which is fixed by System Hacks or by me for you for free. Wait it until it's done. It's done. Now let's open Play Store. Of course, it's not working. Here you can see it's not working because we stopped the background usage of that Play Store. Now from here, guys, what you need to do is just install whatever application you want to install. How to do this? Just open the browser, download Aurora Store, or download an APK mirror applications, or whatever you want. Just if you want, just search for YouTube APK. APK Pure, for example. Download APK because we need to test it's working or not. Download APK, and let's try it. Alright, it's downloaded. Let's download some other applications. Let's wait it to install first. Allow browser. Keep in mind, when you download separate applications without using Aurora Store, you can download the wrong version for your device. So always check if the version is correct. You can see YouTube is start loading. Here is my account. Everything looks perfect. Here I will play one of my videos. You can see YouTube is just perfectly working. Guys, keep in mind, if you are not receiving notifications, just wait and probably after 1 or 2 days notifications will start coming to your device. But just be patient, because you know Huawei are not supporting natively Google services, and we are trying to force it to use those Google services, and we need to pay some price for that. So now let's go again in browser and search for other applications, for example Google Maps. Now Gmail is downloaded. Let's just open it. Here are my emails. Take me to Gmail, and you can see it's again perfectly working. Let's check for maps. What's happened here? Let's install that application and check if we have location services. That's how you can download the applications. Of course, you can use Aurora Store because it will mention when the application needs an update. but I just want to do it in a quick way. Alright, it's opening now. Let's tap here the location button. Of course we need to give it the permissions for maps. Just open it and you need to tap here on locations and give it the permission allow all the time, because it will need that permission to check your location. Here you can see I already have a notification coming from Google, so notifications are working already for me. Let's open maps again and you can see it's now start locating me. Let's search for a road and let's, for example, tap on Berlin and tap on directions, your location, and now the road is calculated, so it is working. I can tap on start and it will start navigating me to Berlin. So that was it for today. Don't forget, if this video helps you somehow, just like my videos and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and have a nice day, of course.